What's up, YouTube? This is Chris for the Handy Guard channel and my long-awaited All My Gold video. So right now what you're looking at is all of the placer gold I removed and dredged up from the Rogue River primarily, almost entirely. Rogue River gold for 2 years. And the bottom row that you see here, this is what I got last year. It's 4 ounces of minus 20 mesh, real fine stuff, 2 ounces of plus 20 mesh, and a few small nuggets. Not so good on the nuggetage, but a few. And these other 2 little small vials are actually some gold that I purchased from a buddy, so I cannot take credit for mining them. One of them's from the Applegate, and one of them is from the Klamath. So slightly different appearance and color, a little bit different size, but that was last year. This year I did a good bit better with a total of 18 ounces, almost entirely minus 20. It was kind of unexpected that it would be skewed that much into the fine, really fine gold. But I did also find a good amount of nuggets. These are all plus 8s. And I'll dump those out in a second and let you have a closer look at them. And about 1.5 ounces of plus 20, a little bit chunkier pieces. Those are kind of cool. That's actually a 2-ounce vial, and if it was the real fine stuff, it would take 2 ounces to fill it up. But because there's so much airspace in there, the chunkier pieces, you cannot fit a full 2 ounces of gold in there because it's pretty packed full, but it does not weigh 2 ounces worth. And that's the grand total for the year 2014. Which turned out to be an amazingly good year, and I'm just really thankful for it. Special shout out to my partner Alan Mash that taught me everything I know when it comes to dredging. So I'm going to let you see what the nuggies look like. There's a couple of kind of nice ones in there. That one, when I first uncovered that one underwater, I was like, wow, whoa, look at the size of that, because everything looks bigger underwater as it is. The magnifying effect of the water through your mask. And I went and I was going to get my camera, but unfortunately that day I had forgot to put the memory card in it, so I could not do a live find of it. And it turned out to be real flat. It's kind of like a cornflake. Extremely thin, pounded thin by the river. So it did not even weigh a pennyweight. I think it was 0.9 or something like that. But the rest of them are varying in size, up to, I think, a couple of the little bit bigger ones were about a half a pennyweight, like that guy. And believe it or not, this one, because it's so much thicker, was about a half a pennyweight, maybe 0.4-ish. I don't recall. Some of them have a pretty unique shape to them. But that is my nugget collection for 2014. Did quite a bit better on the nuggets. So let's add to that the nuggets from 2013. For a total nugget overview. Now I'll keep them separate because I want to kind of have a memory of how I did each year. Remember each of those years. The largest nugget actually out of this 2013 collection I'm wearing on a chain around my neck, but it only weighed 0.8 pennyweight, 0.8 of a pennyweight. And it was about the size of a raisin, you know. It had an interesting shape to it, and it was the biggest thing I found all last year. So I made a little, had a jeweler put a hoop on it so I could slide it on a chain. But that's the nugget collection for 2 years worth of dredging. And there is the fine gold collection for 2 years worth of dredging. Grand total with 6.5 ounces from last year and 18 ounces from this year is around 24 ounces, a little over. So 2 pounds, 2 troy pounds of gold for 2 years, averaging about a pound a year. Again, I'm really thankful, extremely grateful for all the help along the way, and especially from my partner Alan Mash, who was very patient and accommodating in allowing me to. Okay, this is just to wrap up my end of the year gold tally and kind of all my gold video. My camera had a little issue that I was able to resolve with a firmware update that hopefully has corrected now the problem of the audio becoming unsynchronized with the video and getting all kinds of crazy audio glitches. So we will see now if that has been corrected, but just to go over it again with you to wrap it all up, the vials up here on the top, there used to be 6 ounces, there's now 4. I had to sell a couple to pay a bill. This is from 2013. That's my 2013 gold. A couple ounces of plus 20 and a couple ounces of minus 20 are left. Some impurities in there. I didn't get it very well cleaned out. At the time I was not too concerned with a few bits and pieces in there. I knew it would all come out in the wash. And the bits of nuggets that I got, not too many. 2013 was the learning year, but I'll dump them out and show you in a second here. And these were a couple of small vials that I purchased from a friend of some Applegate River gold, a little different color. Probably hang on to some of that. And some Klamath River gold, a little bit bigger nuggets. Not as pretty, different in appearance. Let's get a little more light here. There we go. Let's see if that helps. And then on the bottom section here is my 2014 gold, where I did quite a bit better this year than I did last year. Just got lucky, and my partner was a great prospector. He found pretty good deposits, and I got lucky and just landed on one that had a lot of really fine gold. This is about 1.5 ounces of plus 20 mesh, a little bit chunkier pieces. I kind of like them. You can see a little bit more character, you know, in each one of the little chunky pieces. And then there were 2, 4, 6, 8, 16 ounces of minus 20. Really fine stuff. Minus 20 is like, I don't know, big grains of sand. Pretty fine stuff. All the way down to really fine grains of sand, which was the majority, by far, of what I found in this area that I ended up working most of. And then there was some pretty good nuggets. I'll dump those out in just a second here to let you have a closer look at some of them too. There's one of them that's kind of nice, like a little corn flake. But nothing really remarkable, nothing very large, nothing over a pennyweight. I think the largest I had was 0.8 or 0.9 pennyweight, 8 or 9 tenths of a pennyweight. So I'm going to dump that out in just a second. So the take for 2014 was a total of 18 ounces, and the take for 2013 was a total of 6 troy ounces, for a total of 24 troy ounces, or 2 pounds. 2 pounds of gold in 2 years. Pretty good. I'm very thankful, very blessed to have had a great partner that showed me the ropes, and just good fortune and luck and blessings to have found some gold. So that's my haul. This is the last time it's going to be seen on Earth in this form, because I'm going to go ahead and have it melted down. That's the object of turning it into something more tangible, is to buy other things with it. So I'm going to convert it into something more liquid by having it melted at a refiner and then stored as a vault deposit. I'm not going to sell it right now since the price of gold is still somewhat depressed, and I expect it to go way up. So that gold will be sitting in a vault, technically, as X number of ounces in my account until I decide to sell it, which I'll try to time, catch a good point in the market to cash out my gold. So let's have a little look at the nuggets, and that'll wrap up the video. Camera set here so I can pull them out and let you have a little look at it. The nuggets are pretty cool. I mean, they're the chunky pieces that tend to get the most press, if you will. And they really look nice when the light hits them, and you see that yellow gold color. That's the cornflake nugget. Kind of flattened out, but not over a pennyweight. And believe it or not, that cornflake nugget and this one that looks a lot smaller actually weigh just about the same, because this one is much denser and thicker and this is real thin. But that's the nature of gold. Miraculous nature of gold. Heavy. A few nice looking nuggets in there. I'll flip a couple over here for you. Let you see the good side. But that was the nugget collection from 2014. I'll probably hold on to those just because they're a little more chunky and kind of cool to look at. I didn't even get an ounce of those. I think it's about a half, somewhere between a half and 3/4 of an ounce of nuggets. And let's just go ahead and dump out our nuggets from 2013, which I'll keep them separate just for the sake of chronological cataloging of them. You know, last year's, this year's. They were all kind of smallish, nothing remarkable. The largest one from last year I'm actually wearing on a chain around my neck, and it was 0.8 pennyweight. Again, not even a pennyweight. Spread out there a little bit for a little better look at it. Those are the nuggets. So that's the wrap from the Handegard, my gold mining 2013 and 2014. Some nice nuggets, a lot of fine gold, and back from 2013, some more fine gold and a few nuggets. Not bad. Overall, I'm really pleased. For my first 2 years as a beginner, novice gold miner, I couldn't really ask to have done any better. So there you have it. That's the wrap from the Handegard Gold. And thanks again for watching my channel, subscribing, clicking like, and commenting on them. I appreciate the feedback. I'll be posting more videos of other nature, having to do with whatever happens to be of interest, or maybe what I'm doing at the time. Maybe you'll find it useful and interesting. Develop other channels. So this is the wrap for the gold mining. Although I may do some desert mining, I don't expect it to be as productive. Underwater dredging is definitely the most productive method that I found. Thanks again for watching. See you next video.